Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here in my strawberry patch picking probably the last of the strawberries. I may be out here another time or two, but the season has wound down pretty well for us, and oh my goodness, I could not be more happier with the yield that we have gotten this year from our strawberries. So last year we put 300 strawberry plants into these raised bed boxes. We got strawberries last year, but it was just a very small yield. This year, we have been picking quart after quart of fresh strawberries from our patch, and it just feels wonderful.
I found a giant one.
Let's see it.
I don't have a...
Oh, I thought you were teasing with that little tiny one in your hand.
I found a giant one.
I know you
And
did.
now I found a small one.
Not only have I picked basket after basket of berries to stick in our freezer, but I've also made all kinds of jam. I think I've canned 37 cups of jam. So that's really exciting. We've also, of course, made smoothies, and I did make a strawberry cobbler and strawberry pie. We've really been enjoying the strawberries, as well as, of course, bowls of fresh strawberries with fresh homemade whipping cream. Yum.
This strawberry is the size of my finger. nail.
Yes. So you might be wondering, what did I do with my strawberries after I planted them? How did I overwinter them? What did I do to care for them? How am I getting this many strawberries? Well, here's the answer. I just planted them. I planted them just like I planted them there in that video that some of you might have watched. I will link it in the cards above so you guys can watch it. We built these raised beds, and then honestly just built them with dirt from the back 40 where we had dug a pond out. We just took the dirt from that and put them in our boxes. Other than that, I didn't do anything. I didn't mulch them over for the winter. I did nothing. They grew a lot of runners, and so at the end of the season I kind of, cut some of the runners off, and then this spring I kind of came along, before they really started growing, and I just weeded them and cleaned them up a bit. And honestly, that is all I have done. We have had so much rain that I think I turned the drip on, because we did put drip line in these boxes. I think I put the drip on maybe once or twice early in the spring, and then it's been raining ever since. So we've not really had to water, we've just been picking. In just a little bit, we'll head on into the house and we'll check the deep freeze and see how many quarts of strawberries we got off of 300 plants. Now granted, they do spread out, but we started with 300 plants last year, and we'll go count and see how many quarts of strawberries that we got. And it would be fun if you guys want to, when I first show you the shot, guess how many strawberries there are and leave your guess down in the comments below. Just pause the video, and then I'll let you know. At the height of the strawberry season, I I was picking close to a gallon off of each box of strawberries that I have here. Now I'm picking about a gallon off of all of them. So as you can tell, our season is just about done. So we planted 2 different types of June-bearing strawberries. I think they were Albion and Seascape. I can double check that, but they were June-bearing, not ever-bearing, which means that they will begin to bloom and produce in the springtime and not like several flushes throughout the year. So I think there's pros and cons to both varieties because, you know, I like just being able to pick and I have all my strawberries. On the other hand, it'd be awesome too if I had another flush of them later on in the year. Who doesn't like strawberries in September, right? So anyway, I guess that would probably be the pro for planting the ever-bearing type of strawberries. Well, my back's hurting and I do have a basket full. I'm kind of sweaty, but at least it's breezy today. So let's head on in and check out the freezer, shall we? I am in from the strawberries and I'm just so hot. I'm gonna have some fresh garden mint tea. This is so simple to make. It's just tea leaves, mint tea leaves, and you just you just put them to steep in hot water with some sugar to taste, and then yeah, just serve it over ice. It just makes such a delicious and refreshing summertime drink because of the coolness of the mint. It just makes your mouth nice and cool. It's just a good hydrating drink, and you do not have to put much sweetener in there. You can even use like stevia. So good. Years gone by, I've made like the tea concentrate, so it's a lot more tea leaves to a smaller amount of water, and then strained it off and stuck it in the freezer in little containers, and then in the summer just add it to a nice pitcher with some water, and it's just delicious and a nice easy way to freeze it and preserve your mint other than drying it. Delicious. All right. So, for my strawberries to preserve, I simply wash. I love this because you can stick it on the sink like this. So, simply wash, top, and pop into the freezer. Wash, top, and pop into the bags, into the freezer. So that is how I do my strawberries for the freezer. Simply easy and no fuss. Aren't they beautiful? Just beautiful. Love it. All right, let's go see how many strawberries that I have preserved into the freezer this spring. The jam is all on the shelves. Lots of strawberry jam. So delicious. For strawberry jam, I simply follow the recipe on the pectin box, on the Sure Gel pectin box. I just use crushed strawberries with pectin and sugar. First, it's just the strawberries and the pectin. You bring it to a boil for 3 minutes, and then you add in your sugar, bring back to a boil for 1 minute, turn it off, ladle it into your jars, and process in a hot water bath, canning method, for 5 minutes. That means once the water in your canner with your jars in there have come to a boil, then you will process it for 5 minutes, turn it off, take them out, let them sit for quite a while till they all seal and they're cool, and then take off the little screw top lids and label them and shelve them for your enjoyment. All right, here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. 53. I had to get another basket. 53, 54, 55, 56. 79, you guys, 79. Okay, I definitely am gonna go in and make up 1 more quart of frozen strawberries, and we will have 80 quart bags worth of strawberries from our own garden in our deep freeze for this 2024 growing season. Wow, guys! So I have got the last of the berries from today's picking, all topped and waiting, and I also picked up some blueberries and raspberries at the store, and I'm going to be making some whipping cream for us to enjoy, so or whipped cream, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to pour in some into my mixer here, and I really like to use the clear vanilla so that it doesn't turn it brown. Pour that in, and then I don't know, am I going to use powdered sugar? I like maple syrup, but then it turns it brown. I don't know. Anyway, I like maple syrup or powdered sugar. You don't really need a lot. Just a little bit. I'm sorry I don't have recipes around here. I just added in. Trying out some strawberry pie filling with some of the last of the strawberries. This is just ThermFlow or clear gel and sugar with water thickened, and then you add in your fruit, very similar to the apple pie filling that I made last fall and canned. So I'm going to try this out. Well, guys, that is a wrap on our 2024 strawberry season. I ended the season by canning some quarts of strawberry pie filling. Oh my goodness, so pretty in the jar. Oh, I just love it. If I get any more from the patch, this is what I'm going to be making. And then I may even try just taking some from the freezer and seeing how that turns out as well. It's a very easy and simple recipe, similar to the apple pie filling that I made last autumn. You just thicken it up and then you add your fruit to it, and then you're gonna can it for about 30 minutes in your water bath canner. Anyway, if I have any more strawberries down in the bed, this is what I'm making. I'm so happy for this. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it was inspired you to grow some strawberries next year. Just pop them in the ground and watch them grow. I am just so happy with the yield that I got this year, and I probably will get more next year. At least that's how it generally happens. And then the berries start to get smaller and you'll want to either take starts from your existing plants and restart the patch, or just start fresh altogether. So after several years, I think it's about, well, after the 3-year mark, I do know different people that have continued to pick for about 5 years off of their patch. The berries just get a lot smaller, so there's that. Anyways, guys, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.